Hey everyone, this is James Zanewicz of Tulane Medicine and the AAIH coming to you from the Bullpen 2024, broadcasting during Bio Week 2024. And I'm here with Chandi, and he is involved in 2 biotech companies, not just one. And so I don't screw it up, I'm gonna ask him to first tell us a little about his background and what his companies are and how he got here.
Yeah, thank you. Chandi Bandara. My background is molecular biology and biophysics. That's how I got my basic education.
So you didn't study at all?
I did not study at all. And then I always wanted to go to the biotech business aspect. So I completed a science MBA and then joined a biotech firm and did a research and development for about 5 years. And then I went on to do business development for the CRO division of that company. Then I took off on a startup journey. One of the founders of a company who used to be a professor of mine recruited me to run their startup company, which is called Photon Biosciences. I had been doing that for about last 5 years or so. And recently I joined another startup company called Precision Quantomics. I'll elaborate more on each company, but that's what I do right now. Yeah.
And how'd you find the Bullpen?
Yeah, so I'm from Spokane, Washington. Small startup ecosystem. We are trying to make it like Seattle. So we think we can get there quickly. So one of my colleagues who's from the startup ecosystem, Katrina Rogers, kept mentioning about Bullpen a lot on her LinkedIn post. So I reached out to her really asking
what is
Bullpen? What is Bullpen? She'd go to meetings and talk about Bullpen. So she introduced me to Bullpen, and fortunately I was able to get in before the May 15th deadline for our founding members.
Perfect.
So yeah, I joined. That's how I got to know about it. Yeah. So currently only Katrina and I are the only ones from Spokane ecosystems. We're gonna.
So you're the reps. You're gonna get more. Yeah.
Right.
So can you tell me briefly a little bit about each of your companies? What do they do? What's your goal?
Sure. So Precision Quantomics and Photon Biosciences, they both are focused on, I would say, accelerating the drug development timeline. So one of the limitations we are seeing in terms of understanding the targets for the drug design, this is protein structure determination. So that's one of the focuses of Photon Biosciences. Through cryo-electron microscopy and crystallography, we are trying to help drug developers to do that. And on the other side, the Precision Quantomics, once you have the drug targets determined, when you want to test on the different systems, we characterize different biological systems, cell lines, organoids, using quantitative proteomics, CMS approach, for better understand how the drug-targeted proteins, drug transporters, react or work with different drugs. So the drug development companies would have a better chance to understand the success of some of those drug targets. And Precision Quantomics also has a database that we are developing based on the quantitative proteomics of, we call it marginalized populations that are not really addressed in the clinical trials. So we are trying to get those data to the pharmaceutical companies so that they can do the PBPK modeling using those data for marginalized populations.
So I think you're aware that the Bullpen motto is find someone, help, and repeat.
Right.
And so with that in mind,
Yeah.
what can the Bullpen members do to help you and help your 2 companies move forward and impact the world?
Yeah. Okay. So what I realized in my startup journey running as a CEO is that there's lots of steps that I haven't gone through yet. So when I talk to other CEOs that I help, they educate, and I'm also needing help in certain aspects. So last 2 days, having the conversations we have had with the startup CEOs from different companies, it's been eye-opening to know like how people are willing to share their experiences so that they can help out. So that's one aspect of it. And the other, what we see here is like we are working with pharmaceutical companies that are already established, but there's lots of opportunity for these startup companies to use our service. So the partnering with those companies that are not out there yet, early in the stage, so that we can help them to accelerate their drug development process is another idea we have too. So that I think we can get to know and partner with those companies early through the Bullpen, in addition to getting those advices and getting the support and helping others out. Yeah.
And if people want to find you, of course, they can always get you through Bullpen in mail, but can they also find you on LinkedIn and do you the connect button, send you requests on there? Is that fine?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Perfect.
We'll be happy to connect.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, Chandi, thanks so much for coming on. I want to thank you once again for joining us during Bullpen 2024, during Bio 2024 week. And I look forward to seeing how your companies grow and develop. Please keep us posted.
Thank you.